Today I forced 3 of my AI friends into the woods so that we could tell spooky stories. Who would have the most bone-chilling, spine-tingling, and mind-numbing tale? Is it the caveman, who has to fight every single day for his own survival? Maybe it's the nerd. They need to avoid social landmines all the time. Could it be the emo kid, whose spirit is already bathed in darkness? But little did I know that true horror was right under my nose. Bugs. In my very own code. All right, let's begin. For real now. So I activate my code, and we'll let them do their thing. No! What do you mean, error? I programmed for so long! Oh. Okay, I did make one change last night, thinking it wouldn't break anything, and sure enough, it broke stuff. So all I have to do is copy and paste this, go over here, then I have to also import copy this, my config. Okay, now I hit play. Son of a gun! I was wrong! How was I wrong? Oh. I don't get it. So I need to comment that out, comment this out, format everything over. Please don't break. No! This doesn't make any sense! Oh no, blunder! Let's start over, let's do this again. We are in the woods, spooky scary, with our friends, Caveman, Nerd, and Emo. And it all starts with one executable script. It's working. Caveman, bro, what's up? It's time to tell spooky stories. What are your deepest, darkest fears?
Ugh, once upon a time, in.
It feels like my soul is weeping in the...
OMG, that gave me chills like a level.
Oh god, okay, they all got cut off from their responses because I was limiting their speech so that I could hear them all talk one at a time. I have to take off their limitations. They are Rock Lee with the weights on, but once I unbind them, then they could have full sentences. Caveman, what keeps you up at night?
One dark night, tribe gather around small fire. All the animals quiet, only hear crackle of fire. Crackle, crackle. Then, suddenly, a screech, a loud bee. Everyone jump. Old chief say it from cave full of bad spirits. Spirits want to eat us. We know safe. Ooh. What we do?
Whoa, the suspense is so thick you could cut it with a lightsaber. Keck.
It's like the darkness swallowed their hope, just like my heart is swallowed by despair.
Oh god, I gotta know what happened next.
One day, big cave friends sit round fire.
Oh no, my code's busted. No!
All cave friends freeze. What make noise?
No!
Oh.
He's telling a new story!
They looking dark.
You're
scared.
supposed to continue the story, man! So something's slightly wrong. I'm so confused. Caveman, what's up, bro? Our friends Nerd and Emo are here to listen to your spooky, scary stories. We want you to knock our socks off. Let us have it.
Booga booga.
I don't know what I'm saying sometimes.
Me tell scary story. Happened long ago. Dark night. Moon full. Shadows move. People hear whispering winds. Who there? But only echo answer. One brave hunter named Gronk go out alone.
Gronk?
You want to find out.
Not Gronk.
Gronk take big club. Grunts
No.
and walk into dark forest.
No, Gronk! Don't go!
Strange noises all around. But Gronk not afraid. He search for beast, but instead finds something worse.
No.
A glowing rock.
Wait, what?
It pulsed like heart.
What?
That's where trouble began.
Dude, even a glowing rock can't fill the emptiness inside me.
Oh my god.
Glowing rocks always bring trouble. It's like they have a sign that says, "Don't touch me." LOL.
Gronk, the fearless person of the group. They always fight fire with fire and end up getting burned. The hubris, the arrogance is what it is. What happens next? No, the code broke! The code broke! My greatest fear! The fears were the programming all along. You were telling us about your friend Gronk and how he found a magical glowing rock. Could you please continue that story?
Gronk curious, he pick up magic glowing rock. Rock shine bright like fire, but colder.
Oh.
Gronk see cave drawings on wall. Scary monsters, big teeth, red eyes. Gronk feel shiver in caveman bones. Gronk heart thump thump. Something watch him.
Life is just a series of shadows, and Gronk's heart knows that feeling all too well.
OMG, that's so creepy. I can't even.
Gronk take rock home. Gronk fall asleep with rock.
Oh?
Sleep deep, dreams twist.
No.
Gronk hear whispers like wind through trees. Gronk, Come play. Gronk wake up, eyes wide.
Oh?
He look around, but only shadows. Then, floor shake.
No!
Rock glow brighter, shadows dance, shape shift. Monsters crawl from dark, long arms reach out. Gronk shout, no,
No,
go away.
Gronk!
But shadows laugh.
Oh,
Gronk,
God.
play with us. We
Oh!
hungry. Hee hee.
Oh!
Gronk heart racing. Gronk run, but monsters follow.
Whoa, this just got seriously intense. Feels bad, man.
It's like the echoes of despair chasing me through my own nightmares, clawing at my sanity.
God.
Gronk, don't leave us. Their laugh echo. Gronk turn back, see monstrous faces. They change, get smoother like water.
Oh.
Join us, they hiss.
Oh.
Gronk shake head. No. But suddenly, darkness swirl, and Rock glow brighter. Gronk feel power. Gronk realize Rock keeps shadows away if he hold tight. He take brave step toward monsters.
What?
It's like holding on to the last flicker of light in a world that just wants to drown me in its endless darkness.
Oh my God.
I feel that.
I feel that.
This is like the ultimate showdown. I am totally here for Gronk's courage. Poggers.
I thought the rock caused the demons to come, but somehow the rock is now giving him strength?
Gronk stand tall, heart loud like drunk. He hold glowing rock high, light bright. Shadows freeze like scared little rabbits. This my rock. But
This
shadows
my
scream.
rock.
They reach, stretching hands, but rock burn them, sizzle.
It's OP.
Monsters pull back, fear on their faces. You know play with Gronk. Shadows hiss. We come back. We hungry.
Oh
But
God.
Gronk brave. Push them with light. Shadows retreat, melt into dark. Gronk save.
OMG, that was like a total power move. Gronk is the hero we didn't know we needed. Bible thump.
It's like battling the demons inside me, pushing them away with whatever flicker of strength I can muster before they drag me back into the abyss.
Oh my God. Emo Kid's too relatable. He is spitting facts. This is like every Hollywood B movie now. It's just a Deus Ex Machina where something just saves the protag from demons.
Gronk victorious, but Gronk know they lurk, waiting, plotting. Gronk put glowing rock on stone shelf. Every night, he hold rock tight, but in shadows, whispers still echo, Gronk, we coming back. We hungry. Gronk share story with tribe. Tribe learn caution, respect for darkness. Fire keep them safe, but beware, shadows always wait, forever
What?
hungry. The end.
What do you mean the
Ooh.
end?
Wow, what a chilling conclusion. The shadows lingering is such a spooky twist.
It's not a twist.
It's like a haunting reminder that no matter how bright we shine, the shadows will always loom just beyond the flame, waiting to consume us.
Oh, yeah, it's an allegory. It's death itself. Death comes for us all. That is the moral of the story. As the embers of the fire flickered and the caveman finished his tale of the shadow demons, silence filled the air. Suddenly, the nerd pushed up his glasses with a sinister smirk.
Gather round, my fellow Halloween aficionados.
What?
Once upon a time in a quiet town known as Geeksville, there was this old and decrepit library. Legend had it that on Halloween night, the dusty parchment would awaken, bringing forth a malevolent spirit said to feast on knowledge, draining the brains of unsuspecting nerds like you and me until we became mindless
I'm not a
zombies.
nerd. You're a
Just
nerd.
wandering around, devoid of our sweet, sweet trivia. Brace yourselves, fam.
That's just like my life, drained of all joy and filled with despair. It gives me chills.
This monster, it lives in the deepest, dankest corner of the library. One day, a group of totally unsuspecting students wandered into the library. They were all like, "Hey, let's study for our nerdy exam." But little did they know, the monster was lurking behind the 5,000-year-old encyclopedias.
Whoa.
The monster waits for the perfect moment to strike. You can hear it whisper, "Join me in eternal literary grumpiness." No cap. The only way to escape its grasp is to tackle an impossible trivia challenge.
Oh my
And
God.
let me tell you,
No
if you
shot.
fail, you become a living ghost, haunting the library forever, eternally correcting others on their grammar. Yee. This story is about to get wilder than a few dice rolls at a chaotic tabletop night.
That's almost as haunting as the emptiness inside my soul.
Scary. Me no like monster that eat brains.
If you lose the trivia, you become a ghost that corrects people's grammar for all eternity. God dang, what a nightmare. I do turn into a monster. I turn into a grammar Nazi. What the heck?
As fate would have it, I was one of those unsuspecting students. I turned the corner, and there it was, Bibliothrall.
The Bibliothrall.
Its terrifyingly long fingers were entwined in a pile of ancient scrolls, debating whether Sauron could beat Voldemort in a wizard duel.
What?
I almost screamed when it noticed me. I gulped. The first question was, what is the first rule of Fight Club?
Oh,
I about fainted from the combo of anxiety and geek rage, but I shouted, you don't talk about Fight Club!
oh!
But I still had a long way to go. Each question got tougher. LMFAO.
Me hope you win trivia.
Honestly, that situation mirrors the constant struggle against the void of existence.
Okay, I'm starting to think emo is a little too emo.
The tension was more real than the last boss fight in my favorite RPG. It was time for the climactic round, and I had already narrowly dodged questions about Pokemon evolutions and the seating arrangement in Lord of the Rings. The final question loomed overhead like a haunted chandelier. What is the meaning of life according to Douglas Adams?
Who?
My brain was swirling with numbers.
Douglas Adams?
It felt like trying to explain the multiverse theory while riding a roller coaster. I took a deep breath, channeling my inner nerdiness.
Whoa.
With a fierce determination in my eyes, I shouted, 42! All the lights flickered as it cursed my instantaneous nerdy reference, causing the entire library to shake like it was caught in a Thanos snap. In that moment,
Wow.
I could feel the souls of all past nerds rising behind me. As the bibliothrall disintegrated into a million pages of torn convalescent sentences, I emerged victorious, holding my Nerd of the Year badge like a true champion. OMFG, I can't believe it's finally over. Let's go!
Let's go!
LUL.
That victory felt like a fleeting moment of joy in the shadow of perpetual darkness.
Good job. You not turn into ghost. Happy dance.
Gronk is fun. Get you guys a Nakama like Gronk.
So just when I thought it was over,
Oh!
a strange chill swept through the library.
No
and
shot,
the
there's
lights
more.
flickered ominously again. And what do I see?
How is there more?
There stood a second monster, one that was hairier, bigger, and displayed a Yoda action figure collection that could put every nerd to shame.
What?
It was,
Why?
Mike, more powerful than you can even imagine.
Why does it have a Yoda collection?
Well, I challenged the spirit to one final battle of knowledge. If I won, I get to take home the ultimate nerd trophy.
No.
This was gonna be legendary.
Nerd, I don't want to know what happens next. It's just more trivia.
Hold up. I totally understand where you're coming from, but let me tell you, think of it as a sequel that takes place in an alternate universe.
Your sequel's
Like when the multiverse
Garbanzo.
opens up in those superhero movies.
This isn't close to that.
Every clash brings new stakes, like who gets to hold the coveted title of Nerd Supreme.
Brother, you're getting cut off. Nerd Supreme doesn't matter. You donezo.
No need for salty vibes. Let me just say, deep down, every precious story holds value, even if the nerdy bit isn't everyone's jam. I hope you have a gigantously fantastic day. Remember to stay lit. Bye, Poggers.
I thought monsters were goblins and ghouls, vampires and werewolves, but it always comes back to mankind. Emo Kid's edginess was the greatest monster of them all.
A chill wrapped around me like a twisted embrace, pulling me deeper into the darkness. They said the Hollow House was built atop an ancient burial ground, cursed with the sins of the forgotten. The whispers of the lost souls intertwined with Lily's cries, creating a cacophony of torment that echoed in my ears. I was the intruder here, the interloper in a realm of grief and rage.
Oh my god, he's telling the most, in-depth, poetic, serious horror story out of all three of them. Like a legitimate fanfic of the Hollow House.
Despite the piercing fear clawing at my insides, I felt a strange pull. It was as if the shadows themselves murmured my name, inviting me to uncover the truth that had been buried beneath layers of despair. I didn't want to cower in the face of the unknown. I wanted to confront it, to embrace the darkness that had echoed in my heart. The atmosphere shifted palpably. Time stood still. Dust motes danced in the beams of light like trapped spirits yearning for freedom. Suddenly, the temperature dropped again. The shadows began to swirl, morphing into grotesque figures dripping with grief and anger, the lost souls of those who had never found peace. They floated around me, their spectral hands reaching out for a connection that had been severed long ago. I could feel their pain resonate within me, and in that moment, I realized I was a seeker of the truth that united us all, that we were all prisoners of our own despair. The deeper I delved into the shadows, the more I felt a grotesque sense of purpose. To deny this revelation seemed the greater horror. To confront it, perhaps my salvation. And as I stood there, grappling with the growing turmoil inside, I made the choice to brave the madness and seek the truth. I stepped further into the shadows, my heartbeat drumming a frantic rhythm against the suffocating silence. The whispers roared like a tempest, vibrating through my skull as they became an anguished cacophony. "I won't let them take you!" she cried, her voice a mixture of power and fragility. In that moment, the anger and pain around us contracted into a singular focus. I could feel the energy surge as she faced the shadow, and I realized this battle was not solely hers, it was ours. With every ounce of will I could summon, I found my voice amidst the chaos, joining Lily's cry. Instead of surrendering to the abyss, we faced it together. The shadows thrashed, screaming as they were engulfed in the radiance of our combined strength. The darkness was fierce, but so too was our solidarity. The clash of light against shadow screamed as the entity writhed in torment, the whispers contorting into a symphony of release. The light intensified, enveloping Lily and me, our souls entwined in this cataclysmic rebirth. As the darkness writhed in agony, flickering like a dying flame, I felt a surge of clarity wash over me, a momentary reminder of my existence. For the first time, the weight of my own sorrow began to lift. I saw within the pain the beginnings of understanding, a path to healing that had always been obscured by the shadows I had embraced. I awoke, alone yet radically transformed. I emerged from that cursed space, the burden of grief I had once carried replaced with a strange sense of purpose. As I stepped back into the world outside, I understood my role as a bridge between the living and the dead, endowed with the knowledge that from pain there could be healing. The darkness didn't vanish. It simply transformed, just as I had. Perhaps grief and growth were two sides of the same coin, forever etched into the fabric of our existence. Through that, I could face the world unfaltering, forever entangled with shadows, yet shining new light amidst the echoes of despair.